Coca-Cola. You have seen it everywhere. From the streets of Mumbai to the deserts of Dubai, it's cold, fizzy, and instantly recognizable. But here's the twist. Coca-Cola, the company that sells billions of drinks every single day, doesn't actually make or sell most of its drinks. Yes, the world's biggest beverage empire doesn't even own most of its factories. So, how does Coca Cola make money if it is not even making the drinks? And what secret business model turned a simple soda recipe into a $250 billion global empire? Welcome back to Insight Equity, where we uncover the hidden business engines behind the world's biggest brands. In this episode, we will decode how Coca Cola mastered the art of owning the brand, not the bottle, and why that tiny difference made it richer than the companies that actually produce its drinks. It all started in 1886 when a pharmacist named John Pemberton created a caramel colored syrup in Atlanta. He sold it for 5 cents a glass at local pharmacy. Nothing special, right? But the genius was in Pemberton. It was the businessman who came later, Asa Candler. He didn't just sell the drink, he sold the idea of it. Candler realized that Coca Cola's true power wasn't in its liquid, it was in formula and its brand. So he began giving away free coupons, painting the logo on store walls, and standardizing every bottle. By the early 19th century, Coca Cola wasn't a drink, it was an emotion. Here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. As demand exploded, Coca Cola couldn't keep up with making and shipping all that soda. Then, in 1899, two lawyers approached the company with a strange idea. They would buy the rights to bottle and distribute Coke, and Coca Cola could only sell them the concentrate syrup. At first, the company thought it was crazy. Why give away control? But that single decision turned Coca Cola into one of the most scalable business models in history. Coca Cola didn't need to build new factories, hire staff, or manage trucks. It simply produces the syrup, sold it to the independent bottlers, and collected profit from every bottle sold anywhere in the world. Here's the secret most people don't realize. Coca Cola makes only the syrup. Every bottle you see in a store is actually produced, bottled, and distributed by someone else. These bottling partners invest billions in factories and trucks, while Coca Cola earns money without touching a single bottle. This is called an asset light model. You own the brand, but others do the heavy lifting. It's like Apple letting someone else make the iPhone while they keep the profit from the logo. That's why Coca Cola's operating margin sits near 28%, while its bottling partner struggles to 5 to 7%. Coca Cola sells the dream, others sells the drink. Think about Coca Cola's ads. You rarely see anyone talking about ingredients or flavors. It's always open happiness. That's not just marketing, that's strategy. Because Coca Cola is in the beverage business, it's in the emotion business. When you buy a Coke, you are not buying a soda, you are buying nostalgia, togetherness, a memory. That emotional monopoly is something no competitor can copy. Pepsi can make soda, but only Coca Cola can sell Christmas. Today, Coca Cola owns over 500 brands, from Minute Maid to Sprite, but it doesn't make most of them. Instead, it controls the formula, the marketing, and the global image, while bottling partners take care of the hard part. That's how Coca Cola can be anywhere and everywhere, from tiny Himalayan villages to New York skyscrapers, without owning a single delivery truck in most of those places. Here's the big takeaway: Coca Cola doesn't compete on how fast it makes soda, it competes on who controls the idea behind the soda. the company figured out one of the most powerful business models on earth. Own the brand, outsource the burden. They understood the real power lies not in what you produce, but in what you own, that others cannot replicate. So, the next time you open a bottle of Coke, remember you are not drinking a beverage, you are drinking one of the world's most successful business models. If you found this story fascinating, wait till you see what's next. The Cadbury story, how chocolate became India's most trusted currency. Subscribe to Insight Equity, where we uncover how the world's biggest companies really make money.